The industrials, they're finally getting the credit they deserve. The pattern this earnings season has been for industrials to report great numbers, only to see their stocks, though, sell off. And then they bounce back a few days later, and it's a forgiving market. But it looks like Wall Street's finally figured out how to handle these things, because when Trane Technologies, TT, the big maker of climate control equipment, reported a solid quarter this morning with great guidance, the stock actually managed to rally. If you don't remember, Trane was created last year when the old Ingersoll Rand, one of our favorites, spun off its climate control business and merged it with Gardner Denver. Now, Trane's had a terrific run from $70 at its lows last year to nearly $179 today, including a 23% move year to date. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's got more room to run. Let's check with Michael Lamach. Well, this is fun. New guy, chairman and CEO of Trane Technologies. Hear more about the quarter. Mr. Lamach, welcome to Mad Money.
Hey, Jim. Thanks for having me. It's just Mike. Thank you.
All right, Mike, I'm going there. Mike, this was a stunning quarter, and I want to talk ESG, but it would be wrong to you and your team if I did not talk about a company that bookings up 34%, 31% organically. This is extraordinary. You're not a new company. It was a software company. You're an old, good company. Tell us how you did it.
Well, Jim, the fun for me is 11 plus years in the job. When we did the spin and the RMT with Gardner Denver, is we took the view of being the startup, of being the new company, the newco. And we really envisioned everything differently, the organization, the model, the way we'd invest, our cost centers. And we're just happy with kind of getting in front of it all. And then clearly with indoor air quality and with vaccine distribution, we've been, from an innovation perspective and delivery perspective, pretty integral to hopefully opening the economy.
I know Thermo's not the biggest, but tell us about the distribution of vaccine, because it is, to me, there was a huge article the other day in the New York Times about how Pfizer got its drugs. It was fascinating. You should be part of it, because you are.
Yeah, Jim, actually, it's interesting because we had to invent a product very quickly in a matter of months to get temperatures down to minus 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than Mars, actually. And we used something that we used for the sushi business for years and just made it pharmaceutical grade. We did some different things from a technology perspective to make it happen, but got to market with mass storage and the ability to really store, tens and hundreds of thousands of doses of vaccine and make that mobile. So that's been part of what we've been doing to support these guys.
That's incredible. Okay, so Mike, I'm going there. So we got around 20 million new investors, and they'll be listening, and they'll be interested in this or that. But what they really want to know is ESG, and in particular, what they care about is the planet and global warming. I've had a lot of people come in front of me in your seat. I've never had anyone who says that approximately 2,300 company leaders must be held accountable. And other than Clorox for a few execs, it's really, you're going to get paid if you do well with ESG, if you work at Trane.
Yeah, Jim, it's part of the strategy itself is sustainability. And you have to make the link that HVAC systems contribute 25% of carbon emissions in the world by 2030. If you throw transport refrigeration on top of that and food waste in cold storage, another 10 points. So more than a third of the world's carbon emissions happen as a result of HVAC and refrigeration systems. We developed technology in 2013 that takes that near to zero. And we then really embarked on a whole campaign to connect that into our science-based targets in 2014. We met those in 2018. We did another set of targets in this past year for 2030. We're trying to get everybody aligned on that, but it's important for investors to make that connection. We can do good for the planet, and we can do great for investors by just innovating in the space, reducing carbon emissions, reducing building intensity, eliminating food waste through transport refrigeration. It's a lot of passion in the company around the environment and ESG in whole.
Well, the other day I listened to Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's talking about how this is not the way you do business. You try to make as much money as possible. That's the goal of business. It isn't, is it?
People in our company, when we do survey, put purpose ahead of profit. The thing is, you can do both if you align those two. And our purpose is really to challenge what's possible for sustainability in a sustainable world. We know we've got the technology to make that go to zero today, frankly, if we implemented it all over the world. We believe one company can change an industry can change the planet. We believe that, and we believe it's good for shareholders. And look, it's been, over the last 10, 12 years, a really good run to prove that out. We're not asking investors to bet on the come. We're up over 700% over that period of time. And we've been following that same strategy and that same passion that entire time. As a focused climate company now, with our industrial business moving with Gardner Denver to New Ingersoll Rand, it's helped sharpen, I think, the tool even more so for us.
You know, my God, we always hear this cliche about laser focused, and yet I sat down and check in every quarter with the new people from Otis. They were not doing great under United Technologies. I'm listening to you. Ingersoll Rand, by the way, that's a great company. Ingersoll Rand is a great company, and I've supported them for years. They have great, but Trane wasn't doing as well under Ingersoll Rand. It just matters, right? Laser focus is not some joke phrase.
No, in fact, when we were together as one company in the 2008-9, coming out of the last financial downturn, it was such a strategy to integrate the company, drive productivity, turn it into cash, pay down debt, that the integration became an obstacle in terms of separating the company. So by doing a deal with Gardner Denver to create Ingersoll Rand and realizing those synergies for the shareholder, we were really able to focus on Trane Technologies as a pure play, improve performance of the company, but also be recognized in terms of the multiple of the company and the growth prospects. We think it's a multiple of GDP business because regulations are moving that way, standards are moving that way. But fundamentally, if you want to drop a third of the world's carbon emissions to zero, you've got to attack it through the HVAC business.
Wow. Well, look, I am really encouraged, enlightened, and grateful for what you've done for shareholders. And Mike, your company's a real deal. Thank you so much. That's Mike Lamach. He's chairman and CEO of Trane Technologies. Hey, guys, it's really easy to know. It's TT. I like a stock that goes up 100 points in a very brief period of time. That's also trying to save the planet and doing a good job. Mad Money's back into the break.